Oh,
They don't lie like that. They just finish it. It's better.
okay, we're live now. Welcome to everyone, and thank you so much for taking the time out to come join this meeting. Just checking around. Where are the guest speakers who supposed to be here? Mrs. Fumi was here just in a while, but I think she just disappeared again. So, um, for the benefit of those who are watching us on Facebook Live right now, or maybe you're watching a recorded version of this meeting on YouTube. This meeting, the reason why we're having this meeting is just to educate our business people who are in our team, people who are looking for business opportunity, who would like to start a business opportunity. We just want to share with you what it is, what is it that we do and how we do it. And the speakers as we're going to have today, some of them will share with us their experience with the business that we're currently working on right now. So we're dealing with a company which is, I would say, to me, it's a unique company with fantastic products. Um, these are consumable products that we use every day. So it's not about just exchanging money. We are not into Ponzi. We are doing a legitimate business here. So, um, so if this is something that would interest you and you're watching on Facebook or wherever you're watching, whoever might have shared this video with you, feel free to contact them. And if you're watching on YouTube, there's going to be a link under the video that you're watching. You can click on it. It might ask you for your name, your email. You enter your name, your email, maybe probably telephone number, and then we can reach back to you and see how we can help you get started or help you if you're already in the team build and grow your business. So, once again, welcome to everyone. Here we have Charity Hansen, Mrs. Grace Suna, all the way from Calabar. We have Mrs. Nancy, also all the way from Calabar. Mrs. Fumbi, who is one of the speaker, is in Lagos. So she briefly just joined and then I think dropped out. And she should be joining back us again very soon. We are still waiting for Mrs. Grace Ona. Not Grace Ona, sorry. We're still waiting for Mrs. Utibe John. She should be joining anytime from now. I sent her a message on WhatsApp, so she responded to the message. So I'm expecting her. So, Mrs. Nancy, good evening, madam. How are you and how is Calabar today?
Good evening, Mr. Bassi. I'm good.
Good evening. Your voice
Good
sounds
evening,
like,
everyone.
yeah, your voice sounds like you ate rice and stew this evening
In fact, I'm on it with chicken.
with chicken. That's nice one. Nice one.
I
Uh-huh.
really miss this program. For the past two Sundays, I couldn't join. For obvious reasons, you already know.
Yeah, I do know. Yeah.
Hmm.
I do know, and we did really miss you quite a lot because your contributions to this meeting, is very, very appreciated and very, very valuable.
We
So
thank.
yeah. So hi,
So, how are you?
I am good, but I'm a little bit depressed because of what is going on right now. Uh,
Okay.
we here in London and so many boroughs around London, according to what the government said, that the rate of COVID stuff is we are now rated tier 4. So
Hmm.
tier 4 means that we are going into another lockdown again,
My God.
and it's really really messing up people mentally. Yeah, in the UK. So like today I could not go to church. I was just sleeping here indoor the whole day.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So,
Hmm.
but it is well. Mm.
It is well, amen. It is well.
Yeah.
It is well. Sorry about that. Just be strong and have faith.
I do have faith. I do.
Mm.
I thank God for, because God is the only hope that we have right now.
Mm.
God is the only hope
Well,
that we have right now.
it is well.
Yeah.
Thanks for anchoring this program all this while. God bless you so much.
God bless you too. We did miss you
Okay.
so much, and
I'm back now. We thank God.
we miss the product presentation. By the way, for the fact that you are here today, I don't know if there is any product you would like to talk about now that nobody is showing up. The guest speakers, I've not seen anybody, instead of us just hanging around like this doing nothing. Uh,
Mm.
we could talk about one or two products, and then anytime they show up, we did not really want to talk about products. We wanted
Okay.
to share just their experience, because what happened is that we end up spending too much time, which is not okay with some people with regards to
Mm.
their data and all the rest. So
I
we,
understand.
yeah, we try to respect people's time and also minimize costs on their data. But
Mhm.
when meeting is supposed to be 6 o'clock and people don't show up, it's not really going in the favor of those people who show up in time.
Mm.
Yeah.
I understand. Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Having said that, do you
Hmm.
have any product in mind you want me to talk about before the guest speakers arrive?
Okay. Let's talk about the malaria, anti-malaria product. And maybe just one of them will be okay. The one that
Okay.
we think that people would really like to use like every day. I've got a little, almost 10 years old girl, who lives in Nigeria. And malaria is one of the problem that she normally suffers quite a lot. And I believe that a lot of other children also have this same problem. And it's not just only children. Even me myself, when I used to live in Nigeria, malaria was something that used to torture me quite a lot. But you know what? Ever since I left Nigeria, like about, I would say 20 years ago, uh I can't, if I take malaria tablet, unless I visit Nigeria, and then I take malaria tablet, which I'm just taking.
Wow.
Yes, I'm
Mm.
taking it only for preventive measures, just
Mm.
to prevent myself from
Mm-hmm.
having such problems. So
Mm.
apart from that, there's nothing like malaria. Yeah,
Okay.
nothing like malaria, no such thing. So, but in Africa, it's something that is very common. Let's say if I decide to come back to live now in Nigeria, so products like this, those are the kind of product that I will use.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the kind of product that I will use. So, like my daughter now, I did not have any idea that we had such products. So, which means I have to order some of those toothpaste and mouthwash and send to her,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
that she and her sister, they can be using that, and that could really help quite a lot to minimize the effects of malaria on them.
Reduce the volume.
Yeah. So any of the products that you think that is okay to talk about, you're free to use that one. I think toothpaste would be one of the best one, because people use toothpaste every day.
Okay.
Yeah, old and young, everybody uses toothpaste every day.
It's okay. But it's like Fumbi just showed up now.
Okay, yeah, I've just
Mm-hmm.
seen Fumbi.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Mrs. Fumbi. Good evening.
Good evening once
How
again.
how are you today?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
It's okay. Good evening.
Good evening, madam. How are you?
So, Mr.
I'm
Bat,
fine,
what
thank you. And you?
she's around, I think she should go ahead with
It is
the
not good
experience.
evening.
Good evening. Yeah, I'm trying to hear what she's saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Mrs. Fumbi, I'm with you. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So,
Hello,
um,
I can hear you.
okay. So, I want to know about your experience in the network marketing industry in general. Before our current company, Longrich, have you been involved in anything like network marketing before? Or I think um, just introduce yourself and tell us about your experience about network marketing, if there's been any previous experience or if this is your first experience. Would like to hear from you. She's having a bad network.
Yeah, compliments. For me, what's happening?
The network is,
Can I continue?
yeah, continue. Your network is a little bit bad. We could not get even a word of what you said.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I've even moved to another place so that we could be. I don't know. Let me just hope it gets better.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So, like I said, I'd been into two multi-level marketing companies before Longrich.
Okay.
Those ones were not into product.
They were not.
So it was just this normal bringing, they were not into products,
Okay.
but with a multi-level marketing company that has products. This is my very first experience.
Oh,
And why I couldn't go very far with those other ones were because I just didn't know how to convince somebody to join my company. What do I have to offer? How can I tell you this is not going to be a scam? Because I ended up knowing that there's nothing, no product selling. So I knew it was one man's money turning into another person's, getting into another person's, and
mm,
eventually the last set of people would lose up their money. So I didn't go on with that. So I'd been using Longrich toothpaste in the house. As a family, we buy. My husband particularly likes it because it's very good.
mm,
I don't know if it's the same experience with every other person, but what I notice is the bread, the bread is kept all day. You
mm,
know, in some cases, if you had to doze up in the afternoon and you wake up with bad breath and you want to refresh yourself by brushing it in again or something. But for
mm,
long reach, it keeps me going the whole day. The
mm,
days I probably fast and I don't eat and I don't have to talk too much. Anytime I open my mouth, I don't feel the offensive smell that, oh, you've been covering your mouth for too long. So that made us like the toothpaste. And that was actually what got me interested into, okay, so when Mrs. Nancy eventually had a seminar with some ladies in church and told us about it, I thought that, well, I've been using the toothpaste really, but I really don't like anything I have to call somebody and talk to somebody that I've had two experiences. Well,
mm,
and she encouraged me that you like the toothpaste, that should be your starting point.
mm,
And I got interested.
mm,
And when she said, okay, if you don't want to bring in somebody, do it for your family, you know. And I did that. I was interested in putting in my kids and myself. I knew
mm,
my husband wasn't going to be interested in anything until he sees this working.
mm,
So he gets the alert of our children's accounts
mm,
when we opened at birth. So I just didn't bother encouraging him to join or not to join. When he
mm.
got two or three alerts, what's happening? I keep seeing so something in this person's account,
Yeah,
this other one's account. I was like, you sit down there, let clothes be wearing you.
yeah.
Better join us. You just so now started opening up more and will now be like, okay, this my colleague is even asking for your toothpaste. This person is asking for this. So that has been my experience. The product speaks for itself. So even if I have to talk to anybody about joining Longrich, I keep telling them,
Come, let me do for
try
you.
the products. You would discover you love them. The products I tried, even when I wasn't too sure how far I want to go in Longrich. There's
Yeah.
a point where you start a business and you're not so sure if it's all of you, or you just did it because this person had pestered you so much you want to join. And at the point, I had made up my mind I wasn't going to do any multi-level marketing business for anybody. I'm going to do it for myself. So even when I registered myself, I just wanted to be using the products. And I tried the bamboo soap. Oh, this is super. It has nothing to do with color, texture. If you are a fair lady, you are a dark lady, it works so good. Then I was encouraged. I now tried the calcium drugs for my mom, and she loved it. And she was like, wow, my joint pains, I don't feel it so much. I like, wow. So that now got me encouraged to talk to people. One thing is, if you are in Longrich at this moment and you think you are not at the right place, get that thought off you, because these products are good year in, year out. You could imagine all these years and they are still standing. Instead of growing slimmer, it's getting bigger. Nigeria is having his company of his own. It's getting bigger and better by the minute. More products are coming in. Research is going on every day. So I have so much confidence now to talk to somebody about it, to tell you, oh, this is what Longrich has to offer. And I have over 25 people under me now. Not because I even gave it my very best at that initial time,
Mm.
but you could imagine how much more I could have gone now if then I really took it up seriously. But I'm happy I was slow
Okay.
with it. I tested some products myself because I wouldn't want a situation where you're into something. Somebody else, have you used it before? And you honestly have to lie. But there's a joy in it saying, oh, this is what I use and I enjoy it. Oh, okay. I use this shampoo for my baby's hair. There are two, Longrich offers a wide range of products. There
Mm.
are drugs, beauty products. There are all these other ones: energy shoes, energy pot, energy necklace. Then the sanitary pad, panty liner, baby diapers. You have the red, the teas, all those teas, the black tea, the slimming tea. There are just too many things that there's no way you talk to somebody and you won't see something that relates to that person's lifestyle or that relates to that person's need. It's just us that feel, oh, are you sure there will be acceptance? Because some of us actually have not used these products. At that initial time, it's not a waste. Why give someone pair of shoes? Why go to the market and buy an handbag for your
Mm.
mom-in-law or something when you can actually check our product list and see something that is useful? So we are giving the wrong gifts, because giving these things makes people come back to tell you. I've sold a lot of soap, not because these people originally wanted to buy. I
Yeah.
just split one, the 3 bars I share to those I feel, oh, you just go and use it, you will love it.
Yeah.
Just go and use it, you will love it. It wasn't out of the much of money I had, but
Mm.
I just wanted them to see it for themselves. In
Mm.
fact, there's a lady calling me that when next you are coming to my area, make sure you come with the soap. Oh. And that lady, I had to gift her some bars, and she was like, oh, now she's asking for it and over and over. So we need to do that too, especially our family members, our loved ones. This festive period now is a season of giving. You could just throw in a carton of panty liners. Some ladies in your church, use this, use
Mm.
this, use this. You will see them trooping in, asking you questions. Oh, it's not as if they've not seen it on your WhatsApp status. It's not as
Yes,
if they were
mm.
not on your group, but
Yeah.
they really didn't pay attention because you didn't meet them one on one in usage. So when we go that extra mile, sincerely, it works like magic. I really don't know why I should even convince anybody about Longrich, because the products are good. So I just keep smiling to myself that you, when you are ready, I don't have to be praying, oh God, let this thing work. We've seen so many testimonies. They combine panty liners with berry oil, fertility comes in, this happens. So it's just us. Probably we are not sure of these things working, or you just assume people that know how to write just brought up these stories on Facebook and they just keep writing, then why don't you try with your immediate family? Give them
Mm.
something, let them use. That has been my journey so far in Longrich. And if I have to ever do any multi-level marketing, I would definitely stick to a company that has products, not just finances rolling and going in cycles, products. And trust me, so far, I'm not sure I can come up with any company other than Longrich. So for my own multi-level marketing journey, I think I've come to a bus stop and I'm ready to grow with this company. Thank you very much.
I can feel the fire. I can sense the excitement in your voice. Uh,
Yes.
I can sense the excitement in your voice. You know,
Really, if you've not used up to 10 products in
yeah,
Longrich
yeah,
and you are on the Longrich business partner, then with somebody should question why you are here.
that's right.
If you cannot say emphatically, oh, I have mosquito repellent, the shampoo, the mouth freshener, these little things, and you are there. How do you expect somebody to embrace it when you've not embraced it yourself? That's the question I want to ask every member of Longrich listening to me. This is a time
Yeah.
to check yourself again. You are still telling
Mm,
someone, PS baby oil, when we have baby powder, you are there talking about the products and other company products when you've not even tried our baby powder, when you've not even tried the diapers and you have a baby. So what are we talking of? the
mm,
the growth we are talking of starts with you. You have to psych yourself up to know you, be confident in yourself that I'm in at the right place, and you have to try the product. Be sure you have reasons to convince somebody else that this is a good product. I had gone through that stage the past 1 year, and it's been fun. The first 6 months in this company, I did nothing. I mean, if you could get that verification from Mrs. Nancy, I did nothing. I was just
mm.
like, I just please want to talk to somebody. But like I said, the toothpaste was super for me. So I started embracing the shampoo, the mosquito repellent, the bamboo soap. Gradually, I would started falling in love with everything about Longrich products. So that's my experience.
That's a very powerful one from you. Um,
Thank you, sir.
based on what you said your two previous companies didn't have product, and it was just
Yes.
changing money from one hand to another, which is it's called Ponzi scheme. So, and
Yes.
you're now finally happy that you came into a company that has got product. And for the benefit of those
Yes.
people who are watching maybe on Facebook or YouTube or who are already in this meeting, I want you to understand that this company, Longrich, that we are talking about, has is building a manufacturing plant in Nigeria and is almost at the verge of completing that particular manufacturing plant right now as we speak right now in Lagos, isn't it? So, what do you think about our company and the manufacturing plant they are building now in Nigeria? Because when I look at that, what is going on right now, what I see is that this company is going to dominate Nigeria. Almost most of the product that we have in the shops in Nigeria, there will come a time that every product will be Longrich product, will be replaced with Longrich product. And the reason is because of the benefit that people are going to get for using those products and recommending others to using those products. So that is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing Longrich becoming a tsunami in Nigeria. What do you think about what is going on right now in Nigeria with regards to our manufacturing plan that is going on now in Nigeria? Do you have any clue, anything you want to share with people about that? Because there might be some people who are still on the fence. So maybe with what you're going to explain to them right now may enlighten them to to start positioning themselves. What do you think about what's going on right now in Nigeria with regards to our plan? Because among all those, the rest of the network marketing company we've ever heard of, none of them has ever established themselves in Nigeria. And Nigeria is the mother, I
That's
would say, is like the capital financial hub of the whole of Africa. And Africa is a continent that is made with about 54 countries. So, with
that's true.
Longrich present in Nigeria, what is your view with regards to what's going on there?
With what is happening in Longrich presently, having a plant in Nigeria, it goes to tell us that the financial base of the company worldwide is massive, because investing so much for over maybe 2 years or how many years the building has been going on, the construction work, and the company hasn't stopped giving us our green Thursdays because it's building in Nigeria,
Hmm.
because it's building in other parts of the world. It doesn't have anything to do with having our green Thursdays. It has not collapsed because it's investing in an aspect. It goes to show that the financial base is solid. And if there's anything we should be grateful to God for, is those of us that are already in, because obviously we are going to be major shareholders in Nigeria. So I congratulate everybody on board. And for those still sitting on the fence, I just hope they would make up their mind to join very soon. Because if Nigeria takes the lead, trust me, other African countries will follow suit.
That's true.
So imagine having downlines from all over the world. Imagine the massive the extension all over. Not just saying oh, we are in the US, we are in the UK, but having people under you from all over the world, all over the African countries. And
Hmm.
one thing is certain, if at any point in time you had thought of not getting products on time, distress, this time around it becomes very easy. You get there, you get the number you want. And one more thing, I know most companies that don't have this base will start uh, partnering with Longrich. I know there have been a lot of partners in the past, but I mean Nigerian companies.
Okay.
So these are places we can actually get shares into. So I see the bigger picture, the platform Longrich is giving to us to become better persons, aside what it has been offering over the years, the scholarships, the travels, and other things. This is more, and it feels good. The thought of it alone gladdens my heart, and I know that it's just wiser. In case you've not brought in your immediate family members, this is the right time to get everybody on board. This is the right time to think. If you are thinking business 2021, ensure it's long reach, ensure you have strategies to make it work,
Hmm.
ensure you're attending programs like this, Zoom meetings, ensure you're paying more attention. Like I said, the first 6 months, I did not pay attention. And that's exactly why I regret a bit that I'm a bit slower than I should have been. And I don't want anybody making that same mistake. You should be able to say, oh, in a year, I hit day 3. In 6 months, I moved on to another level.
Hmm.
But then some people don't actually listen to global news. Some people don't really care. But I
That's
think it's high time any news that concerns Longrich, pay attention. Just the videos that go on our WhatsApp group, I see how massive the building is. The other time, some star directors were there, went on a visit, and the video was shared equally. And you just keep wondering, even when it was opened, the ceremony is the same thing. Then what else will you be waiting for? What else will convince you that you're at the right place? Thank you very much.
okay. So you said in the first 6 months, you didn't do anything, and then after you now started doing all this
Yes.
stuff. what was the wake up call? What was it that made you to wake
Yes.
up from your slumber?
Okay. What made me wake up really was I actually didn't know who my direct upline was. I
Okay.
just registered and that was it.
Okay.
Even when I was told to register my kids, I just bought products and registered my kids on that with the products. I didn't do the starter combo registration. I just bought products just because she said, "Oh, register your kids." I said, "Okay, I need these products. Use the first kid. I need these products. Use the second." I just did like that. So sincerely, when it was now the first rank celebration I witnessed, I just discovered Mrs. Nancy's children were already on Diamond. One of them was on Diamond. One of them was on Diamond too. So I was now like, oh, so you are not even my direct upline. She said, no, that I am. The kids are my. One of them is my upline, and
Mm.
I was like, wow. So you mean this young man is already on Diamond too? And I hated myself for not giving my children that kind of privilege. I
Yeah.
hated myself. I felt bad with myself. So I now started asking her a lot of questions. I started showing interest. I got to understand it better, and that was it.
Awesome. So far, what are your challenges and what are your challenges and what is it that are the strategies that you've been using to build your business so far?
At that initial time, the challenges I had was dealing with a no. I always wake up with
Okay.
this optimism.
Yeah.
I wake up with so much optimism that, oh, I'm going to go to this place, gather some people, talk to them about Longrich.
Yeah.
But the truth is, we are not always sincere with ourselves. You just assume everybody would embrace whatever you throw at them. No, people shouldn't embrace whatever you throw at them. They
Mm.
should convince themselves first before they embrace it. So
Mm.
that part wasn't so clear to me. So I
Mm.
feel bad when I'm not interested. I'm not interested. But over time, I understood that everybody had gone through their own woes, their times of scams and all that. So everybody wanted to be sure what they are getting into. No matter you, of course, you need to pressure some people, but
Mm.
beyond pressuring them, you need to convince them. Make sure they are convinced. That works better for them. So I had to re-strategize after some months. Like, okay, I don't just want you to do it for me. I don't just want you to sign up and leave it, because I got some of those such sign-ups, and no matter what I do, come on board, training, I open up a WhatsApp groups for them, they still don't feel the vibe. So I end up trying to make sure, I want you to be sure you want this. So when I share my wide range of products, somebody tells me, okay, then my mom couldn't, oh, I couldn't, oh, there's this guy that has an infection. Okay, when I key into that, and it's been working. So when you key into what they need, you listen to them. You don't just go there, present, and you just want them. Let them share their worries. Let
Mm.
them share their fears with you.
Mm.
Somewhere, if you are very sensitive in the midst of the conversation, there will be something you'll be able to pick on as the strength to initiate their registration, and it's been working fine. Though I am not the very I like talking, but I don't go, I don't know, meeting people, especially outside my comfort zone, it's not always that easy. But trust me, everywhere around me, my inside my car, in my office, there's Longrich everywhere. Everybody knows I'm a Longrich madam. But then I feel I should go beyond my comfort zone. That's the challenge I'm having now.
Okay.
So I have learned to embrace social media, because it's difficult for me to just drive around town and be talking Longrich. But my social media has been helpful. They read it. Some I don't even know. We just chat me up, inbox, ask me questions about Longrich. Some would okay, and then so it's been very encouraging.
Okay. So social media, that's the Facebook, yeah?
Yes, Facebook, Instagram,
Okay. You got
basically,
Instagram as
then
well.
WhatsApp.
Okay. I'll have to follow you on Instagram then. Uh-huh.
No problem.
Yeah. Wow. I think Mrs. Grace Ona, I saw her lifting up her hand. She might have a question for you. Mrs. Grace Ona, do you have any question for Mrs.
Okay.
Fumbi? Or is there any contribution you want to make? Is she there?
The speaker isn't on. Maybe she won't be able to.
Yeah, she should hear me, but it's just ask her to unmute. Okay. Mrs. Nancy, thank you for, I can see you've got a powerful firebrand here in the house, Mrs. Fumbi, and she has shared her experience. Do you have any question for her? Anything you want to find out from her, or any word of encouragement that you want to leave with her? So, okay, okay, okay. Nancy, I can't hear her. Hello, Mrs. Sidara is saying that her line is breaking. Mrs. Sidara, do you have any contribution?
Okay.
Or hello, any contribution?
Grace said I've answered the question along the line.
Okay, Grace said you've answered already. Okay. Mrs.
Yes.
Yeah, Mrs. Sidara said network is breaking, can't hear clearly. Okay. All right.
I want to add, please.
Yeah, go on.
Sometimes you can't even sell all products in Longrich. But from my experience, the toothpaste had been my magic product.
Yes, that's one of
I
the best
don't get no
products.
matter
Yeah,
I don't get a no from people when I introduce the toothpaste because
yeah.
I talk to them with so much passion, with so much. And of course, when I tell you try this and you come asking for more, they see the confidence in the way I present it. And sincerely, they come asking for more. And I know there was a time the toothpaste was very scarce. So everybody wanted the toothpaste. And it wasn't even easy meeting up with the demands. And one of the things I did was
Hello?
I tried to you
Your
know,
line is
sometimes we should be very observant.
yeah,
Breaking.
yeah, break.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Is it better now?
Better now, much better.
Okay. So the toothpaste. Okay, the toothpaste had been a product of strength for me. When
Mm,
I go into all the supermarkets, whenever I go shopping,
mm,
I just enter from one shop to the other, not necessarily because I want to pick something, but I just want to see what they sell. I end up asking about Longrich products. There's no shop I get to that you wouldn't see the toothpaste. Even if you don't end up seeing other things,
mm.
I used to see the panty liner and the toothpaste. I see that in almost
Yeah,
every supermarket
almost
I
every
enter.
supermarket.
So that goes to show me that. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you very loud and clear.
Okay. So that goes to show that the toothpaste, everybody has come to embrace it. So, for instance, what I do is I just interact with these shop owners. Oh, you could get this product from me. You could get this. Some end up calling me. Some will say, okay, madam, when I need it. At least I've been able to develop a good relationship with one or two of such, and they keep asking. Sometimes I'm the one that is unable to meet up with their demands. They keep asking me, bring 1 carton, bring 2 cartons, bring this quantity. And what I've discovered is I I have started introducing the soap again to such sellers that okay, the soap is equally good, try it.
Hello.
And so
Yeah, I can hear you.
okay.
Mm. Go on, Mrs. Fumi.
Okay, so like I said, You might not be able to build so much points on other products, for instance, but if you know that strength, that product of strength, capitalize on that and make sure you are building your PV. If everybody builds something on a weekly basis, you know what that means. But if you don't build anything in a month, no PV is scrolling in, and you're expecting to get during Thursday. It doesn't work like that. So once you know that product that you know you can get people to buy, and that is a regular supply, you have a regular supply from that person, it helps a lot. So I just want to plead with us. Let's see how observant you can be. Check around you. Check what products you know can be your product of strength. Even if others are not forthcoming, you know that this particular product, I have these 2 or 3 people that keeps buying and they keep patronizing. Then you now start building to get more and more customers. But for you to say nobody is asking, it's not easy. Even the few ones I have here, they say it's expensive. That means you are not meeting the right people.
That's
There
right.
will be like presently the demands for that toothpaste. The guy will call me 2 cartons. I'll be sorry, my dear. I will get it across. I'm trying to gather it. So
Just
imagine if, as
one,
is requesting,
1 minute, 1 minute. This person who is
okay,
requesting for 2 carton, are they part of your team?
I had tried talking to him to
Mm,
register 2 of them, but they didn't. You know, these shop owners, maybe they feel if they have to register, they have to go through these rigors of getting people. So I had told him it's for your own good. If you register, you are building yourself. So I've not been able to convince at least one of them in particular.
mm.
But then they just buy because they are selling in their supermarket.
Have you been able to explain to them the benefit of being a member?
Yes, I did. One actually told me he had registered, that he had a code, but that he cannot even remember where he dropped it or what the code name. And I told him that shouldn't be an issue. He
Mm,
should meet with the person that opened him up, that definitely the person will see all his downlines and will be able to bring him back on board. And that one promised he was going to do that. This other guy, I told him, is that you start with as little as 10,000 and 15 naira. Then you keep buying. But he keeps saying, okay, I just don't want to do something that will not grow. I said, why won't you grow? This is what you need to grow. Just keep building your points. Longrich actually says bring 3 people, but you don't even need to start with those 3 people. Okay, what if you end up marrying, is a young man, and you register your wife, you register your kids? It comes gradually, it's not an overnight. But
mm.
maybe from my experience, I go there when he's selling, he's busy. I've not had the opportunity of seeing him. Maybe you are right. I think I should arrange a Sunday evening meeting, kind of, when I know he's not in his shop. You
Yeah,
are right, because I just
it's very, very
notice no
important.
matter what I tell him, he just tell me all I want is I have the product, I am selling, I am making profits, and it's okay for me.
No, this is what this now leads to this question where someone asks me, I'm upgrading and building a team, upgrading and acquiring PVs and building a team. Which one is much more profitable? You know, so building your team is very, very profitable and very powerful. And upgrading is also
But
good.
you can never have an end to building your team.
That's right. You can never have an end to building your team. And what a team can do, you as an individual, you cannot do it. And if you have a team that is, let's
Sure,
say,
sure.
a team of 500 people or 1,000 people, what a team of 1,000 people can do, a team of 40 people or 100 people cannot achieve that. You understand? So it's very, very important that now you
That's
have,
true.
when you get somebody who appreciates the product and not understand the value of the product and they are consuming the product, you have to tell them that it is very important they get their quotes, and then not only enjoying the benefit of that product, but get their code and when they tell others
Okay.
about it, they'll also benefit
You are
from
very right. You are very
earning.
right.
So building a
Yes, you are right. That's actually been my desire.
yeah, please, I want you to work on that because what you just said now, my whole body is doing smell. Somebody who is asking for cartons, 2 cartons of toothpaste, and they are not a member. My God, you really have to speak to Mrs. Sidara, speak to Mrs. Nancy. These are powerhouses. Speak to
I'll
them.
do that.
Speak to them. Send their contact. Send their contact to them. These are people that I trust so much, so they're not going to nick your your prospect. So they will do the work for you. Yeah, please. It's very very important you do that and get that person in your team.
It's
You
all right.
know
I will.
what happened is that when they
Okay.
buy this product, even if they are buying with their code, you are also getting the PVs as well. Yeah, you are getting the PVs, they are also getting the PVs. So
Sure.
yeah, it works very well for you. It works very well for them as well. And they will come back to really, really thank you. So thank you so much. It's so good to have you share your experience. I know that there's quite a lot you would really like to say, but we've got another speaker in the house who has not even spoken yet. So
Okay.
I'd like to hear from her. But from time to time, I may also get back to you again and ask you
Okay.
one or two things, and then you still seek for your contribution. So, I'd like to hear from Mrs. Utibe John, if she could please unmute herself and say hello to the house and introduce herself. Hello,
Hello,
Mrs.
everybody. Good
Hello, good
evening.
evening.
Yeah, good evening, house. Good evening. My name is Mrs. Ote.
Oh my God.
My name is Mrs. Otobe. Good
Yeah,
evening, everybody.
good evening. How are you today?
Hello.
Yes, how are you today? We are listening.
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. My name is Mrs. Otobe. I'm a partner with Longrich Science International, a
Oh,
Diamond 4 leader.
wow. How did you make it to get there? Please share your experience with us.
What do you say?
How did you make it to get to Diamond 4?
It's my part. Yes.
Is it long?
Yes.
Hello.
Was beautiful.
Hello.
Thank you, Mrs. Sidar. I can see. Thank you. Good evening, everybody.
Yes, good
Can you
evening.
hear me?
We can hear you, but you're not talking.
Okay. Okay, she talk about my experience with Longrich.
Yeah. How did you get to Diamond 4? You said you're a Diamond 4 leader.
Okay, my experience with Longrich, it's been a very nice experience. What really made me go for Longrich was I like having additional source of income, creating it because I'm actually working. I don't like depending on only one source of income. I like always wanted to make money, take money to keep, as long as you spend money, you have to have also create a way to make the money. So that's what really made me to partner with Long Road because of the creating, because I heard you could create additional source of income from your daily expenses, from those things that take out money from your pocket. They can create an income through that channel too. So that's what took me. Well, that's what me to partner with Longrich. And my experience with Longrich has been so good. I love the products. I love the products so much. The products are nice. Even when I give out, I use them and I give to people to use too. They always come back and tell me that I get good response from them. So I really love the product, the products.
Okay. When you say you joined Longrich because of you were told you got
What do you
informed.
say?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. When you say you joined Longrich because you were informed that one could actually be making money from the things that they've been spending money daily on. Is there any how you can elaborate on that so that people who don't understand what you meant by that can really get a good understanding of the point you're trying to make, please?
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that,
Yeah.
you know, there are different brands that we've been patronizing for years. Like, there are different brands. I don't want to mention brands. There are different brands we've been patronizing for years, and
Mm.
I got to know that we've been patronizing these brands. You buy from them, you use it, you love them, you buy from them. Some are not even good. So I know some of the products are not that good as compared to us. So that's when I got to know that you could also, or that all we do here is just for you to switch your brand, like all the brands you've been using before. You switch from those brand, the brand you switch to this other, to Longrich brand, Longrich products like the toothpaste, the cream. You just switch your brand from what you've been using to this other brand. That's what I mean by making money from what takes out pocket money from your pocket. Every day we must brush our teeth, we must use soap, we must use cream and roll on and all that, even for our children, diaper, children cream and soap. So instead of you buying from other brands that you don't get rewarded, you don't get paid, you keep buying and buying and buying. Rather switch to this other brand, use the product, and also make money from it. So that's what I mean by making money from things that take out money from your pocket, making money from things that you must do, you must buy. That's what it means.
Awesome.
That's what I mean.
So people buy from other places, they don't get compensated.
Yeah, they don't even know your account number, your account name.
They don't know
But
you.
here you can But
Wow.
here you can buy, use your you can get paid. Your children also get paid on the same from what you're going to use for yourself.
Okay. And that happens because we are using a business model which is known as network
Yeah.
marketing. And for those who don't understand what that concept is
Yes.
all about, is that I like using the Longrich toothpaste, and because the toothpaste is amazing, the toothpaste comes with a whole lot of health benefit. It helps with eliminating mouth odor, it helps with eliminating bleeding gums, it helps with so many other benefit, and it's organic. Now, because I love using that toothpaste, now there might be somebody in my family or friends that I have who may also have similar problems. They would like to stop bleeding gum. They would like to stop like having bad breath and all the rest. So what I do is just tell them about the toothpaste that I use that has been helping me to overcome all these problems. And what happened is that if they decide that they want to start getting that same kind of toothpaste that I'm using, they get it and they start using it because I recommended them. So they'll start using it and making money from it. And if they also go out and also do the same thing that I did by telling another person, they also start making money because the persons that they told the product to, they're now using the product, so they start making money. So which means I have got a daily something that I normally spend money on daily, but instead of only spending money daily, I'm also making money from my
Of
daily
me.
expenditure. So, so tell us, what has been the most exciting thing so far since you started? Is it just the money, or you've also been changing some life with some amazing testimony from the products that you've been telling people
Yes,
about?
it's not just the money. Most especially is the self-development. I've come to learn so much on this platform. It has exposed me to so much. I've come to meet so many people I never knew. I've come to this platform is all about love. There's how you celebrate. It's all about love and celebration. You're always happy seeing another person succeeding. As in, we are excited. It's excitement, the love, the self-love, the relationship. It has turned strangers to friends, it has turned strangers to friends and to families. And the self-development is awesome. Going for program, learning, as in getting to know, discover yourself, self-discovery. So many of us here, we couldn't, maybe we're the type that to ourselves, we talk to people, we don't mingle to people, you just respect your space. But this platform will help you to keep friends. Like me, I didn't used to keep friends. I was always on my own. I respect my space. But this platform has helped me to get to talk to people, get to know that relationship is very important. So that's one thing I have so much experience from this platform. And the joy too, that when maybe someone has a challenge, someone had a challenge, maybe a health issue or financial issue, and you talk to the person about the platform, and maybe the person joins or uses the product, and there was a success rate from, as in the person was okay using the product. So the testimony from the testimony of using the product too is also, as in, it makes me happy. I feel excited when people tell me, oh, thank you for helping me out, thank you for doing this, thank you for introducing me to this platform, thank you for giving me the product, it really works. So that alone gives me so much joy.
Awesome. I do get that. Especially one of my downline, Chukwemeka, every now and then he comes back to me and said to me, "Thank you so much," and that really makes me to be very, very happy that at least I was able to help somebody. So
Yeah.
now you are a Diamond 4 leader. That's a place I'm dreaming to get there one day. How did you get there, please?
It's God and his determination, zeal. I got on this platform February this year, and I think I told myself by December, was it me or my upline told me, you see, you can do this thing, let's be serious. By December, you can get to Diamond.
Hmm.
And determination, zeal. When I came on board, I was all out. I was always going for training. I never missed any training.
Okay.
Online, offline. I paid for for training too. It's all about being bold, talking about coming, be happy. It's all about passion. Just develop passion, love for this business. Have that positive mindset. You can do it. Others can do it. You can do it too. So it's all about commitment, being serious about it. Take it as a business. Give it a business. Take it as business, and it also work for you as a serious business.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. So what has been your strategy with building the business? You marketing online on Facebook? You talking to the pastors? Are you using the products as a way to create
Can't
awareness?
hear you again.
Can you hear me?
Network is bad.
Network is bad. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello? Okay. It looks like we lost in her. I don't know.
Hey, please, can you say it again? I don't get.
Yeah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello? It looks like where she lives, her network is usually an issue, honestly. Last time we had a meeting, we could not even, the
I
meeting.
can't hear you. Network is bad.
Can you hear me now? Hello? Okay. It looks like we lost her. So, does anyone have any question? Mrs. Nancy, anything contribution you want to contribute?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Or you can hear me now? Okay.
Yes, I can. Okay, yeah.
All right. I was asking, what strategies have you been using to build your business? Online, on Facebook?
Okay.
Do you go to church, speak to the pastors, and or do you go to schools,
Okay.
or is it a product that you use, or is it you just go around tell people how much money you made?
Most of my
How are you building the business?
Okay, most of my team members, I met them online. Like 7% of them that are serious. I met them online on Facebook. Told them about the business, and they got but they're serious too. And that
Mm,
has really helped me. I'm so committed. As in, I'm so committed to my team members. I work hand in hand with them. I'm almost there for them. It's about sacrifice. It's a business to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice for them, talk to them. If they need a product and it's not in their location, you can help it, you can get it for them and rebuild them. Get it for them where you have it here, or get it for them and rebuild it them for them. So that will really help them. That when they see the seriousness in you, they'll also committed. For you to get an effective team members, you too have to be active. If you're not active, your team member will be active. That's the secret to this business. If you are sleeping, your team member will also sleep. But if
mm,
you're active, you'll also be active.
active.
That's what I've really noticed about this business.
Okay. Wow. So which of our product is your best, your favorite? Hello?
Oh.
Mm, okay. We're having some difficulties with connecting with her because of poor network from her side. Okay.
Okay, Karen, I'm with you.
Okay. Now, so what do you do with members who are not active? How do you deal with that? Members in your team?
Okay, I'll talk to them. I'll keep encouraging them, talk to them, follow up. But as people that you keep following up, and if they're not still active, you just let them be. Instead of them to make you feel bad or go down or make you, just let them be. Maybe they're not ready. It's not everybody that has to be active.
Mm,
So I work with the people that are active.
awesome. That's a great one.
But I'll keep encouraging you, keep talking to you. I'll get to know if there's a good, some team members, they might be going through some challenges, maybe personal challenges.
That's
So you
true.
have to know, ask, is there any problem?
Mm,
What is happening? Just tell me. You have to relate with them very well. You have to be free with them. You have to relate with them as a not as a lead. You're a leader, but you have to have that relationship with them. That you have to make them flow with you,
mm,
feel free with you. Yeah, because that's what I might say. That's one thing that some of them even tell me things about their home. I'll be sorry. I'll be surprised. It was about making them feel free. So they can always tell you their challenges, their problem, what
mm,
they're facing. Because our business is an emotional business.
mm.
Is a emotional, as in that some days you might wake up, you feel down, you don't feel like doing it. You'll be like, is it working? Is it going to work? Is it going to wait? You just have to know that you have to keep going. You don't have to quitting is not an option. You have to keep going. We'll all get there.
True. It's true. You work with people who are ready to work with you. You try as much
Yeah,
time
people that are
to
serious.
get to understand people when they are in the when they are in situation challenges that in life that
Yes, yes.
challenging them, get to understand how you can also come in and then help them in one way or the other. That has really worked a lot. You see, like Mrs. Nancy, she is not my direct upline. Her son is actually my direct upline. But I've come to know Mrs. Nancy, Mrs. Idara. Sometimes I actually call them, we chat on the phone, we even talk about personal issues. And these are people that I never knew them from Adam. But because of this business, we've
Yeah.
become like one big family. and we get to know each other. Sometimes she will tell me even things about her own personal life, personal things that is going on. And I was like, okay, all right, I'm sorry about this. Have you tried this? Have you tried this? They'll also say the same thing to me. They advise me as a brother, as a friend. So it's not just only business, business, business alone. So, and these things, they really help also when it comes to business as well. Because if somebody really cares for me, they're not just after my money. Do you understand? They're not just after my
Yes.
money. They are after my overall general well-being. So these are the things that really encourage people. And someone who wanted to sleep, they're like, you know what? If these people actually love me, they care for me, and
Yes. Yes.
they get up and they start doing something. So I really appreciate your time, taking the time out to come join this meeting. I think there is a question from somebody here, either side print, something like that. I can see you raise your hand. Do you have any question, please? Okay, that person is not saying anything. Mrs. Idara, any question or contribution from you? Okay, how one is not talk. Okay, mine is not talking. Okay,
Hello,
yeah,
hello.
yeah.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, good evening. It's it's been a very interesting Zoom meeting. Though network is trying to misbehave. Sister Fumbi, thanks so much for. Uh, hello,
Yeah, we can hear
please,
you.
are you guys hearing me?
We can hear you,
Okay,
but your
thanks
background
so
is a
much
little bit
for.
noisy.
Oh my. Mm.
Like you got TV.
Okay, let me leave where my people are. It's not all my people. Oh.
It's your soldiers.
Okay. All right. I think it's a little bit better now.
Yeah, much better now.
Okay. So thank you so much, Sister Fumbi. Thanks so much for sharing your success story, sharing your experiences, sharing your suggestions and options on how to go about Longrich business. Sister Fumbi joined our team, and to be very honest, let me share a little of her her story, a little of it, so that we can learn. She joined Longrich, I think, with just a combo package, if I'm not mistaken. Sister
Wow.
Nancy will correct that if it's combo, I think so, or either she picked a product, something like that. And she will never say a word in the group. She will never say anything.
This is a quiet
Sometimes I
one.
personally private chat her. She will just say, tell me yes, but maybe after 2 or 3 days, she'll come and reply my chat, okay, and she will vanish again. And I'll be telling Nancy, how do we, this your phone be how far? Mrs. Nancy will say, she's my church person. No, there's nothing I have not talked. There's nothing I have not said. This woman does not want to, push this business. I said, okay, well, as long as she has not left that our WhatsApp group, I think we're using WhatsApp. One day, she will wake up because as long as the person does not exit the group, as long as the person does not exit the group, that means the person has interest.
Yeah.
So let's leave her. Okay. Now, Sister Nancy achieved Diamond 1, achieved Diamond 2. She was still there without shaking.
Yeah.
It was when Sister Nancy achieved Diamond 3 that she cleared her eyes and said, I have been in this group. Nancy has become Diamond 1, Diamond 2,
Diamond
now
3.
Diamond 3, and I'm still here. I mean, she woke up with her whole body and soul. And today, she's almost hitting Diamond 3.
Wow.
She has produced 6 Diamond 1s within one day in her team, between
Wow.
yesterday and today. So sometimes those that are quiet can end up being your fire leg. Don't be discouraged. That's what I tell people. Keep doing your business.
Wow.
Keep being active, just like what Sister Yuti has said. Nancy kept being active, irrespective of the fact. Sometimes Nancy will even pick some of her weak downlines code and do upgrades so that she can keep moving without them knowing. So keep being active. Keep doing your thing because it's your business. It's not anybody's business. It's yours. Like on Thursdays, when the alert comes, they don't share, the alert comes to me, comes to you, comes to every other person individually. Whatever you work, you will see the result. So let us have at the back of our mind that Longrich business is your personal responsibility. And I'm so happy that today Sister Fundi is, she's now a leader. she's mentoring people. She gets supplies of toothpaste. I mean, she's a fire. She's a fire. Sister Yuti, thanks so much for turning up the second time. The first time network didn't allow us to have you fully. And today, to God be the glory, you have told the devil, no way, I need to share my story. I need to talk to someone. Yeah. And you have done that in our team. I mean, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. This afternoon, I reminded you because in New York, we had our end of year party. It was fun. We had a lot of, dancing, grooving, and all that. But I told her, don't party and forget our Zoom meeting. And she said, sure, she'll be there. And has made it. Now, if we hear her story, she said majority of her active downlines are from Facebook.
From Facebook.
That if you were this type that don't talk to people, start talking. She was a type that keeps to herself. Start expanding. Start relating. It doesn't really mean that immediately you see someone you're talking about Longrich. No. Establish a relationship. How are you doing? I like your picture. I like this. Oh, this. Before you know it, you start talking with the person.
That's right.
And along the line, you pop in Longrich. So this business, if you are the type that don't talk to anyone, well, maybe you don't want extra income. You don't want money. But as far as we are in this world, even if you are a deeper life person, you need money to put offering now in church. Even if you are a Muslim, you will need money now to go and buy your what do they call this? Zito is not here. This their Hajj hours now. Going to the mosque. Even it's money we are looking for. So nobody should tell you need to wake up. You need to start making friends. You need to talk. If anybody tells you, well, forget about them all the time. They talk about money. I mean, what else are you going? Money makes you live life in your own time.
That's right.
You enter a shop, you see what you like. You don't have to buy on credit. You don't have to be paying small.
You don't look at the price.
You won't. All you do is to slot in your ATM and ask, do you use POS? I mean, do you have POS here? I don't have cash, but I want to do transfer. Simple. You get what you want and off you go. So it is something that we need to, how we need to take it serious.
Yes.
You are just joining us or you are a new person. Everybody started somewhere. Please, no.
Everybody started somewhere. I think she's having a little bit of network problem. So we all started somewhere, like she said. I myself, when I started, when the time I became Diamond 1, I was like, Diamond 1? How? When? So yeah, you are Diamond 1 now. And then Diamond 2. I became Diamond 2. Then the corona thing hit, but that does not stop us from keep going. So as it is, I'm working as much as I can to make sure that I take myself to the next level. So I don't look at it. They happen when they happen, and sometimes they happen when they happen. It takes me by surprise. So what you have to do is just keep building. Just keep building. If someone could get to diamond 4, to diamond 5, to diamond 6, diamond 7, diamond 7, and then star director 1, 2, and the rest. If people others can do it, we all can do it. So we just lost Mrs. Idara right now. So I think she's going to rejoin again. So again, back to what I was saying, if anybody else can do it, you can do it. I can do it. And if you can be diamond 1 and 2 and get to diamond 3, then it is possible. It is possible to keep accelerating and hitting all the remaining levels in the company. So let's not sleep. Let's keep going. Mrs. Idara, we lost you. So that's why I had to continue from where you stopped. So
Hello.
over back.
Oh, my network.
Yeah,
Sorry. Hello.
yeah, welcome back.
Okay. So, all right. So, like I said, let me not take much of our time. Today is weekend and we need to prepare.
That's
So
right.
please, like she said, follow up. She talked about follow up. Sister Yuti Mrs. Utube talked about follow up. Follow up with your prospects, even with your downlines. She mentioned it that have this relationship with them that they can share their personal problems with you. Don't just register people under you and abandon them, please. Whenever you start having people under you, that is a tribe you have started building. There's
That's
nobody that
right.
will want to start building a house and abandon their house for years. Whoever starts a building goes to be checked, even if the person does not have money to complete that building. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, the person will be once in a while will go and check how far about the property if it's
Mm,
still in good condition.
that's right. Sorry, guys. Network is a little bit poor today. Uh, the network is very poor.
I told her to the your that
Okay. The network is a little bit very poor. Sorry about that. So, like she was saying,
I
can you hear us? Okay. Network is not looking good. Mrs. Nancy, any contribution from your side so we could then wrap up the meeting for today?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Bassi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Good evening once again, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay. It has been an amazing Zoom meeting with all our guest speakers sharing their experiences from nothing to success.
That's right.
I just want to encourage each and every one of us that Longrich is a lifetime stuff. It's not something you do and you regret about it later.
Mm,
It's for future generations. Even when we are all long gone, our future generations will continue from where we stop. It's for posterity.
mm,
So, um, the summary of the whole thing right now is about pushing and grinding. We don't want to stop now until we get to start with 5.
That's right.
Even when we get to start director 5, that does not mean we
Building.
should still abandon people that are under us.
Yes.
We can encourage them
Mm.
by doing one little thing for them or the other to keep building the team and putting smiles on other people's faces. Now, a lot of us are lazy. I must say that a lot of us are lazy. What do I mean by that? We just want to sit down there and watch other people build our teams for us because we feel that they are the ones that brought us on board. It doesn't work that way. You really have to stand and work. You have to grind. You have to keep pushing. You have to keep climbing that hill. You know how you feel anytime you're climbing a hill or a mountain? It's quite exhausting. Now, until you get to the top of the mountain, there's no stopping. There is no stopping. It is only when you get to the top of the mountain that you can now breathe and feel okay. So that is how this Longrich business is. At this initial point, it looks very hard. It seems very impossible. It's quite unimaginable. But by the time you get up there, you now find out that the leverage system will now make it easier for you to have a better sense of success. Okay?
Right.
So for all the people that are here, for all our guest speakers, for our boss lady, Mrs. Idara, and to you, Mr. Bassi, who has been anchoring this for close to a year now, I say thumbs up. We are all doing well, but we can do better, and we're gonna get there. We're gonna be best. Esteemed Longrich, a lot, in fact, the world will hear about us. Thank you all, and God bless us. Let's keep grinding. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you to everybody. We're sorry about the poor reception that we had this evening. We could not hear one of our guest speaker very well, Mrs. UT. And then when Mrs. Idara also was asked to speak, and we're having bad reception. So once again, I just want to thank everybody who's been able to make it today. Thank you to all the 2 guest speakers. Thank you to Mrs. Nancy. Thank you to Mrs. Sidara. Thank you to every other person who has made it today. Charity Hansen, that was the first person who actually popped in today at exactly 6 o'clock time. I mean, at 7 o'clock Nigerian time, which is 6 o'clock my time here in the UK. Thank you so much from the depth of my heart. I just want to use this opportunity to wish every one of you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year 2021. So thank you so much for taking the time to join the meeting. God bless you all, and I pray and wish all of you a very happy new week as we get into this, because the new week commences today, Sunday. So I wish you all the best, and in your business, in all your endeavor, and God's protection to all of you. Bye-bye to everyone. Have a very good week. God bless you. Bye-bye to everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.